Hello, VC. It's Eric. It's been a while. Uh, Truthfully, there's not been a lot of physical media I've been picking up. Most of the new stuff I've been listening to, I've been using Spotify or YouTube to check out. But I do have a small stack of things that I do want to show. Starting off with a cassette tape I picked up recently. This is Warren Zevon's Stand in the Fire. I have yet to check this out, but I'm a fan of Zevon's stuff and ran across it on cassette. Usually cassettes you find used for a quarter or less, so I figured why not give it a shot. All right, speaking of which, almost all of these, in fact, I think all of these CDs that I'm going to show you are things that found at book sales, library sales, whatnot. I don't think I paid more than $1 for any of these, and yeah, let's check it out. So, picked up Roseanne Cash, Black Cadillac, and I've not listened to any of these yet because I've been sitting here waiting for me to show them. This is dedicated to her mother and her father and her stepmother. So this is after June and Johnny have passed, and been wanting to check some more of her stuff out. The Rhythmic Revenge. This is something I found at a library sale that $5 for a bag of books, and this fit in the bag. As did a copy of Soul Asylum's Gravedancers Union, and band that most people don't remember or know about, Greta, No Biting. They were kind of a great alt power pop band back in the early 90s. This is from 93. Wow, I didn't realize that this was actually a promo copy. You can tell by the cutout there. The songs on here that I recall are, is it on here? Oh, I guess it's not. No Biting. So at any rate, they had a song called Rocking Chair in Silver Blue on, I guess, on a different album that I really liked, and I don't remember if I ever got around to checking this one. I know there was a song that has the words "no biting" in it. And I just don't remember which one it is. But these are the kinds of things I run across, and I think, oh, I remember them. Too bad they never did much, but maybe they're worth a revisit. Brad Interiors. This is Stone Gossard's side project. Stone Gossard, of course, from Pearl Jam, and I used to have this, really wasn't into it, but I saw it recently and figured I'd give it a shot. Another Roseanne Cash, which I do have the vinyl of this, I believe, but I got this at a library sale for $0.10, and I figured I'd pick it up because it's got the book. This is the River and the Thread, and even if the CD's trashed for $0.10, the little booklet I thought was worth it. The Fatal Flying Guillotines. This is an Estrus record. So Estrus was a garage label from Seattle. You can see the address there. Bellingham, just next to Seattle. Back in the 90s, they were the home of a lot of surf, garage, punk rock, and kind of smaller or lesser tiered bands from the Seattle scene. There's a lot of good stuff on there, and I got this, I think, for $1. The Mountain Goats. It's a band that I know a lot of people like, and I saw this and I figured I would check it out. Another volume of the Living In Bolivian 80s Greatest Hits, Volume 4. You can see what's on here. Wang Chung Dance Hall Days, Spandau Ballet, The Church. What else we got on here? Wall of Voodoo, that was a big selling point for me. And Tones on Tail. So I picked that up. Roger Manning. I thought this was the Roger Manning of Jellyfish. Turns out not to be, but this is more like 90s indie stuff. Exene Cervenka of X. I got this at Half Price Books for $2. I haven't had a chance to check it out. And CDs, finally, a copy of the edited version of The Darkness. Band that I know had a lot of buzz at one point in time that I never really checked out or got into, so I figured I would pick that up. So a lot of these CDs are just going to go in the car to be played. Now, I do have one piece of vinyl to show you, and I'm surprised David Michael hasn't shown this yet. And this is the new record by the Damned Evil Spirits, which I've listened to online and really liked. It's much more croony and surfy, so it's not as aggressive garage punk as, say, Damned. It's definitely not Machine Gun Etiquette, but this is perfectly good for what it is. That's kind of faint praise. Let's just say this is one of my favorites of the year so far. and I love The Damned, and I look forward to getting into this more and more as the year goes on. So one more thing I'm going to show. Picked this up yesterday. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but VHS of Marty Stewart's Hillbilly Rock. This has got Cry, 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 Hillbilly Rock, Little Things, and Tempted on it. Now, in the 80s and into the 90s, once they figured out people would buy VHS tapes, there were musical compilations or 4-video VHS tapes of musicians that were put out of their videos. And these things go out of print. These things aren't necessarily findable. You might be able to find them on YouTube, but who knows what the quality is going to be. So I like to grab them. And VHS usually goes for 50 cents or a quarter. So at any rate, hopefully I'll be back sooner rather than later. I know there's some more records that I'm interested in picking up. I just need to get down to my local record store and have them ordered for me. So until next time, VC, thanks for checking out the video, and I hope to hear from all of you soon. Okay, bye. And